I'm not going to say wrong, but
left here in the competition, and there's only one trophy, Mimi. Who are you going?
just discussing about it's not just a team.
Straight four-man push through mid and Ospas.
From the side of EDG, pop flash through the wall, the jump out, they're only able to find one. Kong now storming his way up into kitchen, does get pinged by that recon, the turret as well, noting him as Mazzino. Is able to drop nobody, looks for another, there it is, immediately coming through. Kong not able to steady the aim, does manage to fall to Kong, does manage to trade one back. Smoggy trying to draw some attention, nobody swings out, Tex gonna be taken down, and nobody. Watch it, and they're gonna be rewarded with a kill as Tex does get taken down. Any and all utility. Not looking for him at the moment. Mazzino turns his sights back for a brief little moment. Out lurks up for that. Hunter's Fury out, trying to flush him out of Snowman, but Kong, he's the one out into the open. Immediately, Kong is trying to draw some attention, trying to open something up on the opposite side of the map. Shots through the screen, and Kong does come up. Them all obfuscated. Kong able to find a second, but Mazzino takes out nobody. Mazzino takes out everyone. And Simon and Smoggy all fall to the wayside. Now, where possible, Mazzino, he catches a stray onto Smoggy. Kong will be able to put down King, but Ospas with his up.
The up close and personal.
And there's that deep util coming into play. Chichu. Everything that they try is struck down. One after the other, they fall. Completely shut this down. Looks like they'll save it for a retake attempt. Kong able to find one. Push up into the smoke column. Gonna be the wayside. His Tex all on his lonesome. Finds them. Chichu now with three, and Smoggy gets the follow. They collapse with that Spectre. Kong on the peek out down here. Time starting to tick. They swing in, and Smog kill. King trying to hold the line. Finds himself a second. Mazzino gets the other.
To cover this plant.
You do not. Jordy at the ready, and Kong gets the fadeaway double pump into the cold, recovers the weapon, looks for a little bit more so far. Kong sticking around, lingering, gets rewarded for his patience. Finds one, Tex answering back, a kill there on the, he's right above him, he's making noise, he spotted him for a brief little moment, he's trying to spam him out, and he will, but he just cannot get that defuse.
He's waited out the smokes, he's got the rest of his team here.
At what point do they just call an audible to try to rotate out? Is it off the back of this pit? The answer's gonna be no, because the pit doesn't exist anymore.
Ahead of the game in this round, find some big kills to get through there.
Fury's available, but he's in such a poor spot, but now Chichu strikes! Cleans the boss, Tex dead! No, seeing nothing there because of the cove. Simon able to find one. Tex gonna be dealt with. Ping's coming down on the flank, but Ospas also here for the trap, and now it's been sprung. Finds one, but Kong able to trade it back out. Let's take a little bit. G will drop this opening round. Lev counteracting. Spots out one, but Kong now dealt with. King finds the first. Flushing him out of mid. Gets the punish there too. Simon gonna be spotted here in the corner. Ospas readjust. He just take out nobody. Smoggy will be able to come up with two. Line of sight with the teammates still falling around him, but there it is. Gets the spray down. Tex trying to go for the 180, but just cannot make it happen. But odds are stacked against him, and now there's a cove in play. It's being watched, and he just Smoggy flushed out. Lev have been adapting on the fly. The pop flash sent Simon, only gonna be good for one. And Chichu has been taken out. 10 HP from Kong with not a hope in hell. G will be taking the lead here in pistols as well as unloaded. It is just a classic. Ospas bringing out a couple shots, trying to get a connection here. Mazzino down low, King on the peak.
The Seize comes late.
Seize is in, nobody's forward, trying to take some space here. Does fire now can be noted. Swing out, Mazzino going to be good for one, but Simon trades it back. The slide in, Kong unable to stabilize that aim, and looks to push forward, take some space. The fade lurking here within the smoke column, pushes out, does have to find one. Mazzino will have the nightfall for the next round. His footsteps will be heard, and Simon draws down. Carly hits the trap. Tex finding one. Smoggy not dead yet. Pops the ultimate to get himself back in, but Tex finally avoid here onto one. The phone line, the counteract. They managed to find the stun. And Chichu trades him back. Tex now. Ospas will get full flash. Chichu on the peak finding one, but no, they weren't ready for it. Tex finding one before getting taken down, and Chichu cannot hold the line. It's now all down to Smoggy. But there's going to be somebody in this position. The answer is absolutely not. Simon caught unawares. Deals with the one, comes over here towards water, cannot transition over onto that second player. Mazzino scoops up the Vandal, immediately finds value, but Kong sliding forward, is able to find one. Smoggy similarly finding value off the frenzy. Kong kneeling with a third. Smoggy, but the damage is going to be done, and now Smoggy able to isolate and just pick them all up and bring numbers back to parity. Tries to get up onto the box, has managed to find Smoggy before being taken down.
No way!
Kong has spotted him out, but he runs out of bullets, and Tex swings the corner, finds that kill, but Smoggy shuts him down. Glides back into the smoke, breaks that line of sight for a moment. Meanwhile, Ospas recon right into the head of Smoggy, but Smoggy just turns his sights up towards heaven, managing to find that kill. Shot bringing out Smoggy up over the top, collect players left standing, stun. Getting ready to connect here on the Chicho Smog. He tries to hold them back. To the top, cannot find the first target. Mazzino strikes him down. Finds himself a second. Spike cannot be planted. Smog is positioned until that very last moment. Tex does get caught off guard as Chicho comes bouncing across the way. Ping's coming down, having a solid. He's got him again.
Landed on him.
Absolutely pinned him. That's the second time. Now they're looking to clear up at Smoggy. Still finding one here, waiting it out. Lev will find the.
Call attention to this space, right? Where Kong is. Oh God.
Well, gets it out of the map for a brief little moment, but the round is already over. They need to do nothing more but sit back and stay alive. Shot there on the Tex. Dodges out the shock dart. Re-peeks, finds another. Value continuing to be fast. Be a dead man. Recon comes in. The jump across. The spray down. Find the players on the opposite side of this. Very dangerously low, and he will be able to find those kills. Kong going to be good for one last. Resets the aim. Mazzino up on top. Comes up with one. Kong going to be taken low.
King.
Reload has to come through, and King, yep, slinking in around the back. Now Sen forces out the dash, but they're still here. Chicho around the back, caught as Mazzino.
Pedal off of Flower, piece by piece. Oh my God.
Wow.
Be a save almost.
It has to be now. Just give it the money. I mean, do you want to swing out and try to go for this one? Yeah, it's found all the same. Lev, one away. But the plan still comes in. Chicho, however, spots out the final player. And he's already cleaned up three. The re-swing cannot find it, has to swap the weapons over. The backside is being filled up, but Smoggy cleans up two. Drops down into the site, Tex swooping around, but it loses the timing. Updraft, sniping at the spots out of the sky. Tex though, barrels forward, up through main. The jump out of the smoke stuff, drops, King, dead, Smoggy finds the kill, finds the follow-up, and now it's calm. On his load, still lifted yet.